Don with Guitar for Lefties, and this is your chord of the day. Today's chord is the B7 chord. Let me explain what a 7 chord is. 7 chord is when we take the minor 7th note of the scale and add it to the major chord. We've already learned the B major chord before. It's built on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th notes of the scale, which in the case of B is B, D sharp, and F sharp. Well, we're going to add the minor 7th. What does that mean? Let's walk through the scale and we'll stop when we get to the 7th note. B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. Aha, A sharp is the 7th note of the B major scale, and we're going to take it down a half a step. We're going to take it down to an A natural. From A sharp to A natural. That's the minor 7th. So we're going to create the B7 chord by taking the B major and adding an A natural to the chord. After I show you how to play it, I'll explain why it's such an important and useful chord. We're going to play 5 strings of the guitar. We won't use the 6th one. We're going to take our 2nd finger, press down on the 5th string at the 2nd fret. That's a B. That's our bass note. That's our foundation. Then with our 1st finger on the 4th string, press down on the 1st fret. That's a D sharp, B and D sharp. Now our 3rd finger is going to grab the 3rd string at the 2nd fret, and that's where we get our minor 7, our A natural. So we got B, D sharp, A. Let's let our 2nd string ring open because that's playing a B. And with our pinky at the 1st string on the 2nd fret, we'll press down there and get an F sharp. So we've got the major chord and we've added an A natural to it. So let's play it all together. That is the B7 chord. I want you to take a look at the chart and then I'll show you some other ways to play it.
This chart represents the B7 chord as laid out for the left-handed guitar player. Right-handed players would be looking at a reverse image of this chart. It's a little bit challenging because it requires 4 fingers on the fretboard hand. The O over the 2nd string means that the 2nd string rings open. The X over the 6th string means we're not playing that string.
So the B7 chord is when we add the note A natural to the B major chord. This is how we did it. But anytime you can add an A natural to the B major chord, you've got a B7. If you're playing bar chords, here's another way you could play it. Bar 5 strings at the 2nd fret. That one's very similar to the first one we played. You could also bar the all 6 strings at the 7th fret. And there's a B7, and this 4th string is where we're getting that A natural. You could also get an A natural here with your pinky if you wanted to. If you're not doing bar chords, just stick with this first one that we learned together. But why is the 7 chord so important? I call the 7 chord your take me home chord. It doesn't want to it makes your ears want to go to the next chord. You can hear how it's unresolved. The 7 chord provides a certain amount of harmonic dissonance that just begs you to go back to the tonic or the root chord. In the case of B7, it's begging you to go home to E major. We learned the E major chord in a previous video. Anytime you're playing a song in the key of E major, your take me home chord is going to be a B7. You can hear it begging you. Go to E, go to E. Ah, there it is. That's home. That's why the 7 chords are so useful and so interesting. They lead you back home. So practice E together with B7 because they work together so well. That's the B7 chord. It's your chord of the day. Thank you for watching.